Rage 3, Apex Legends, and Esports news today, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is your daily dose of gaming news. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. This is your host of the Keymaster84, bringing you guys a brand new episode. But yeah, so guys, we have it's a fairly gonna be a fun news day. I'm really excited about it. Hope you guys are as well. Make sure you guys go ahead and leave that like and hit that subscribe button so that you guys don't miss on any of the great content that we post every single day. Like yesterday, for example, I posted this at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, mainly because I forgot to post it. Yeah. Anyways, it's quite a day yesterday. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like I said, make sure you guys hit that like, that subscribe, bell icon. Don't miss any of the posts. Let's move into the video. Far Cry 6 main leaked. Some press conference.
Gift us today.
Far Cry 6 is it's gonna happen.
I don't push the envelope, I shred it.
The 4chan leak is saying that, it's going to be being presented by Ubisoft Toronto. It's going to be at E3 this year. Would be one of the games that was not announced.
This is your champion.
I mean, it's hard to say. I don't know. It seems early to me. It seems too quick. Like they would have to already been working on it beforehand.
We should land there. Looks like fun.
We also in this thing we also posted a list of what every single Ubisoft studio is actually working currently on. So I'm gonna run through that and then we'll move on. So we got Ivory Towers working on Crew 2, Division 2, Ubisoft Nancy, Division 2, Ubisoft Barcelona is working on VR projects, Ubisoft Belgrade is working on the Ghost Recon Breakpoint DLC, Ghost Recon Wildlands DLC, and the Crew 2 DLC. Ubisoft Berlin is working on Far Cry 5.5. Ubisoft Bucharest is working on Assassin's Creed Kingdom and Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Ubisoft Kiev is working on Trials Rising and Assassin's Creed Kingdom PC port. Ubisoft Leamington is working on Ubisoft Reflections. Ubisoft Milan is working on Rabbids Kingdoms 2. Montpellier is working on Beyond Good and Evil 2. Montreal is working on Assassin's Creed Kingdom. Odessa is working on System Kiev, which is working on Trials Rising and Assassin's Creed Kingdom port. Paris is working on Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Ubisoft Reflections is working on Far Cry 6, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and Skull and Bones. Just the vehicle physics and simulations though. Shanghai and Singapore are both working on the full Skull and Bones games. Ubisoft Sofia is working on Assassin's Creed Kingdom, and Toronto is working on Far Cry 6. That's the list, you guys. I never realized how many studios one company really has until you see a list like that. So based off of this list and the news we had yesterday, I do believe the games that we'll be more than likely hearing about, because they said, there's going to be 4 games. 3 of them haven't been announced yet. Rabbids Kingdom 2, Beyond Good and Evil 2, and Far Cry 6. I think will be the 3. It's kind of, actually no, Trials Rising. Trials Rising would make more sense. Because they've already announced Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Assassin's Creed Kingdom's not coming out for another year. You typically don't start pushing a game that early. Could be Far Cry 5.5. But I don't see this being like a new game. That's kind of the intention they were putting across. So Trials Rising, Rabbids Kingdoms 2, Beyond Good and Evil 2, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, probably the 4 games if they are already delayed Skull and Bones. So I do believe those will be the 4 games that are mainly talked about at E3 this year. Let me know what you think of that suggestion down in the comments down below. I greatly appreciate it. Let's move on. Rage 3 news. Yes, that's right. You heard me. Rage 3 being planned by the Rage 2 studio. And that's right. We're already talking about Rage 3 and Rage 2. It hasn't been the first weekend yet. Yeah, Tuesday. First weekend yet. It's going to be really interesting. The Rage 2 development team wants to get working on the sequel as soon as possible. But Tim Willits reveals that they are already playing the sequel. He says, I hope we can start working on it very soon. But he wants to focus more on the fact that it's a fun setting. It's to do what we want. It's crazy fun. It's exciting for him. Via a Hollywood Reporter report. I mean, people are already kind of panning. Rage 2 was already put on sale, which, say what you will, they're just trying to sell games. Plain and simple. They are just trying to sell games. But no, it's definitely interesting. People who actually play the game, not from reviewers, but the fact everybody said it's great. It's locked 60 frames per second. Locked 60 frames per second. A lot of people are complaining about the color palette. Rage 3 already being planned on by the Rage 2 developers. Oh, and Apex Legends. Oh, you know things are bad when KFC starts poking on Twitter. Yes, that's right, guys. At KFC Gaming has started poking it. They said they had a meme where it's a guy poking something with a stick, and they put the Apex Legends banner there, and say, "Come on, do something," because we all know that it's been a little slow. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little slow as compared to its counterparts. Actually, I'm just gonna say it. That's compared to Fortnite. Everybody's like, well, compared to the competitors, well, no, compared to Fortnite, because no one else cares to anybody else. But Remy Vincent, I believe, developer Remy Vincent replied to KFC, said, "Dearest brand, we've got tons of stuff coming, but it takes a little time. We can't hyper fry or flash flambe or punch inject or whatever it is you do to your tasty fried bird flesh. This gameplay is handcrafted using old world techniques. Eat some chicken. We'll see you soon." And that was kind of a clap back. I think it was a good job. I think we're going to hear Season 2 is going to be much different than Season 1. Obviously, we'll hear more about Season 2 at E3. So be there, be ready. It's going to be tons of fun. Hope you guys enjoy that. And remember, that's happening before E3 is officially taking place. And yeah, so with that being said, let's move on. In esports news, oh man. That's right, guys. We're diving into some esports news today. I had so much fun talking about it yesterday. We're doing it again today. Well, needless to say, guys, Denial Esports hasn't been paying people the money. Hasn't been paying people money. It's rumored that Denial could be owing their Call of Duty team roughly $88,856. It's bad news. And it comes even worse because here's all the money rumors are that they owe people. So Denial Esports is owing money to let's see here. And then playing the players can pay combined $29,618. So they're roughly been paying them about $30,000 a month. They haven't paid them in the last 3 months, so they owe them roughly $90,000. That also goes along with the roughly $45,000 that they have to pay Overtime Esports, which is who the team was originally with when they qualified. Yeah, not good. But yeah, they could be owing quite a bit of money because you have to pay. It's part of the whole agreement when you're part of the CWL. But they did release a statement on social media. Let's see for the spot. They reached out to MW4. Eventually released their own statement. Okay, so this is a message from, I believe, Overtime Esports, which actually owns the spot that Denial is using. Today, through this message, we want to break the silence. As some have noted, Overtime has been inactive since January 28th, the official date of the announcement of our COD team's departure. Now, Overtime has continued to evolve in recent years in the Call of Duty from amateur to pro league. We have quickly reached a stage of development where funding is essential to keep our operations going. We had an extraordinary journey with our players who qualified in the CWL Pro League. It was very hard for us to let them go, but we respected an arrangement we had made between us before they came to us for CWL Vegas. Then it was an evil for a good in the end. The money recovered from the spot would have allowed us to prosper our projects and make us pass a new level in esports. Unfortunately, nothing has happened as planned since that day. We are still waiting for some of several tens of thousands of euros for the sale of the CWL Pro League spot that we got earlier this year. Measures have been taken and procedures have been launched. But if we want this story to come to an end, unfortunately we cannot go into any more detail at this time. We want to show our support to Lucas, Nathan, and Ryan, who are in a similar situation to ours. We hope that this story will be brought back to order as soon as possible, and that everyone can continue their journey with what they deserve. And that was a statement from Overtime Esports. Yeah, bad news for now. Great franchise, but I mean, this comes after the CEO stepped down from day-to-day operations. Thinks the players should still get paid. After that, though, as you're stepping down and no one's there to replace you, Zach Smith. But hopefully this gets resolved soon. It's been lighting up these social media. That's right. Civic is very well. But he was flown out there. He was flown out to a private event. He literally said, "Now I'm not allowed to say yet until Thursday who's flying me out here, which is to LA. I'm just out here to check something out. I've just been invited to see something. No work, no nothing like that. Just come on out." Also, Italian YouTuber and former Call of Duty pro Leonardo Velox Nioi said that he was also going to LA at the same time that Tom is.
Half a minute. Ring is
And he said exactly. I can't tell you what, but I was invited as a fan. ... There's also been several people who have been flown out as well. He said why seemed very suspicious. That a lot of people, like Doc, heard already in LA, but he, and see, I think a few guys from the Optics Squad are there. I mean, there's just a lot of people that revolve around Call of Duty who all conveniently are in suspicious, if you ask me. But we'll find out what happens. Maybe it could be the next whatever game that Infinity Ward is working on could be announced soon. Then probably, if I had to guess, it'd be Tuesday before we would hear anything. Just because that is typically when Activision does their press launches. They launch on Tuesdays. That's what they do. And in other news today, in other esports news, before we move on to our final biggest story of the day, huge gigantic story. After Optic Gaming played today, Optic's company was doing an interview and basically gave a shout out that we won this one, but now we're hoping Hex can come through on the other front and get a win for us there too. As saying that they're hoping that Hex does whatever he's got to do in order to win back Optic Gaming. With the story that we talked about yesterday, obviously we still haven't heard anything yet. Everything's still very cryptic. You guys got posting random cryptic memes and or statements or just many different things on Twitter. It's really hard to say what anybody's exactly talking about, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. Now, on to the biggest news of the day. Microsoft and Sony have been rivals forever, the original Xbox, PlayStation 2. But it appears that they have come to agreement and are putting their differences aside. Microsoft and Sony have announced that they will be partnering on cloud gaming moving forward. In a statement, the two companies will explore joint development of future cloud solutions of Microsoft at Azure to support the respective game and content streams.
All aboard the op train.
Both companies are promising more details in the future, but this means that the PS5's rumored game stream features between the powered by
Death is when I feel most alive.
there was a picture with
Big days are coming for us.
Jesus, I've got it here. Or Sony. I think this is a good idea. I really do. I'm total support of this. I don't know where this long term. I don't know where this is going to be.
Introducing your champion.
My high hopes is that one day PlayStation people can play Halo and Xbox people can play God of War. Kratos on the Xbox and Master Chief on the PlayStation. I think this is a great move by Microsoft and Sony to be like, hey, Xbox is like, we're already friends with Nintendo. PlayStation's like, yeah, we're kind of friends with Nintendo. We're acquaintances at least. But everybody who's been in gaming is getting along.
Looks fun over there.
I think that's great because as we get people like Google bringing in Stadia, and we have Amazon, which from all reports should be announcing something sooner rather than later, gets I think it's like the current game makers are all together and on board with each other and helping each other out. I think it's great. I think it's great for Microsoft. I think it's especially great for Sony because, no offense to Sony, the Azure servers the service that Microsoft's able to provide is much better than what Sony's able to provide. That's why I think it's a great move on Sony's part, great move on Microsoft's part, great move all around. I think everybody wins in this situation. Everybody loses. I think it's fantastic. And hopefully this brings the two consoles closer together and less apart, and I think this is where we're going to start seeing more and more in the future is much more collaboration, much more teaming, especially as new competitors enter the ring. I think that it only makes sense for the guys who have been doing it for a long time to be like, whoa. We've been here. You just got here. Calm it down, young bucks. So yeah, guys, really exciting news today. Hope everybody's happy about that. Let me know what you guys think about that move down below in the comments. What do you think about it? How do you think it's going to affect anything? What do you think is going to happen long term? I'd be really interested to see your comments. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been the Keymaster 84 bringing you guys a brand new video. And remember, before you guys leave, before you guys turn off the video, before you guys hit that red X up in the top right, hit that bell icon as long as that red subscribe button before you leave. That'd be greatly appreciated, as well as that big thumbs up. Just hit that, and then go hit the big red X in the corner. Now, with that being said, thank you guys again. Love you. Thank you. We'll see you guys next video. Peace.